I know you may not believe it. But God did it. And sometimes I really ask myself questions what African football is really turning into at this point in time. How can this be happening? It's a question I've been reiterating. I've been asking myself questions. What is CAF saying about this? This for me is absolutely a payback. I don't know what you make about this, but I must say it's a payback, and indeed, it's a revenge for me, in my humble opinion. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, if you follow the show via YouTube, you will understand more. Because on YouTube, we'll be showing you some of those clips, those videos, where you'll see our own very Ballon d'Or nominee also talk about Ademola Lookman, Alex Iwobi, Frank Onyedika. These guys, big players, were just laying down like just mere players. You just should have seen the way the Libyan people treated Nigerians. I like to say the Super Eagles, to be exact. It wasn't Nigerians' fault that the Libyan had to fly to Port Harcourt only to call 3 hours before arrival, instead of flying straight to Uyo. You know, it's a whole lot to talk about. We should also talk about gunmen who were killed in Anambra State. I think that's Olu Road, according to a report. But I think basically on the show today, I should dedicate the show to the Super Eagles. And the question is, what do you think CAF should do to the Libya Football Federation, the LFA? Okay, LFF, better word. What should be done to the Libya? I'll give you all of the updates. I'll take it back to the players' post. I'll take it back to Wilfred and Didi when he said, I'm getting scared. I'll take it back to every of the posts. I'm going to do a throwback on the show. But if you don't know the story, let me tell you, that's the reason why I'm here. I'm always going to do that job for you. But meanwhile, I'd like to say thank you so much for being part of the show this evening. I also want to take all this time to say a very big shout out to everyone who's been blessed by this. I also want to say a very big shout out and thanks to everyone who reached out to me in the course of the weekend. There was a whole lot of my DM. Hi Kizaki, how you doing around? Where are you? Yeah, okay. Some say we learned that you're in Uyo. Are you seeing that very game? Of course, why not? But I'm back on your radio. That's the most important thing, to give you updates. And they tell me it's my priority to reach out to you just to make sure that you're updated about this. You know, if I go back to the TV show and bring you some of the comments that I had during the show for 11 a.m. Nigerian time today on Voice of the People TV. If you had seen that show, if you had seen some of the comments that I got, it would not be nice to bring them out to read to the people, to the masses. So, you know, that's how bad the comments are. But let me even say this. I've been saying it on the show all the time. And I've been saying, I recall I said, and I keep saying it, I said, the Super Eagles game against Libya at the Godswill Akpabio Stadium would be a very big game. These are the kind of shows that when you come out, you don't want to talk about something else. And you'll be like, the host is on the show, he's not yet introduced himself. And it's just basically what it is. One of the reasons I'll tell you. But anyways, back to business. Am I feeling very bad? Yes, of course, I'm feeling very upset. I'm not happy with the Libyan Football Federation. I'm also not happy with CAF. Sorry to say, I might be sounding nasty. I feel disappointed at the Confederation of African Football, my opinion. It's on me to say. I feel so disappointed because when we are expecting them to take measures, I don't know if measures will be taken yet. But while we are waiting for them to take measures, what they are pleading from the Nigerian Football FA, it sounds absurd. It sounds so weird. Okay, let me talk about that very game. I know I recall I talked about the Libyan national team and I said what they are really coming for on that very day. Al-Hadjiri has come to say, Al-Hadri, that's the name. He said, I'm coming for a draw. We know the Super Eagles are a very better side. But I also gave a record to the Northern African side and how they play football. I respect them a lot. And I said, yes, they are good to go. But when the man is coming, I saw the players who were dropped. When the man is coming with this ideology of coming to get a game done, he's coming with what? he's coming with that idea of getting a draw. He said, I would love to get a draw against the Super Eagles. And guess what? When they play that very game, whenever they are with the ball, they know what to do with the ball, but they pretend like they don't want to go forward. So it's like a day for not going forward. It's a backward thing, and you're matching up the lines, and you're putting all of the defenders, midfielders, and you're playing like a lone striker. And the striker also happens to be a defender. And they're saying, no way, those guys will not penetrate. And guess what? Our players really struggle. Call one player who did not struggle. Is he Ademola Lookman? He struggled. Is it Victor Boniface? He struggled. Is it Wilfred Ndidi, Alex Iwobi? Was it Simon with a nice cross? Did he struggle? Of course he did. I'll tell you about that very thing that happened, don't worry. I'll tell you the reason why I'm saying that I'm feeling very disappointed with CAF. I'll bring you every of this update, but if you're following on YouTube, we could bring you all those clips so you can see it on and on and on. It keep coming at intervals. If you want to follow us on YouTube, we are Voice of the People 90.3 FM on YouTube. Please do well to join us there. We'll show you those comments. While I'm in the studio, I'm also saying that very talk again. You could see how bad it is. These are players frustrated out there. These guys, the Super Eagles, I'll tell you. See, these guys, what did they do wrong to deserve this? I'll tell you. Did they do anything wrong to deserve this one? No. Now, let me even sound it clear. The question is, Kizike, please tell us what happened. What's the story about it? But I'll tell you. If you know the Northern African side, you would know what I'm talking about very well. I talked about it on the show this morning. I said, I know what it takes to play a game in Istanbul. And they have that aspect of the Istanbul style of football. Now, Istanbul, Turkey, not African side, European. It's a different version. Now, I bring you back to the national team of Nigerian football. What happened? Okay, I'll tell you. The Libya Football Federation, they made a move away from where? From Libya. They came with a private jet, you know, what have you. And then you begin to say, what's going on? How do we go from here? What is the problem about this? Now, they came to Nigeria, right? They came to Nigeria. And when they arrived in Nigeria, it wasn't the NFF's fault. It wasn't Nigerian fault that they had to go stop by by Port Harcourt. Now, if you know the road very well, Port Harcourt to Uyo, you can actually go by road. That was the closest. But the agreement was not envisaged that they should stop in Port Harcourt, because everybody knows that when the Benin Republic of Benin came around Nigeria to play a game, their flight stopped at Uyo. Now, the Libya people, I feel like they set themselves up, I must say. I can say that, if you know, I can say that. Now, they came around to Nigeria and they stopped just by where? Uyo. Now, Port Harcourt. Now, when they stopped, we only wasted their time. Was it right? No, 1 hour. And I'll tell you the story. Now, when they got to Port Harcourt, they called the Nigerian Football Federation 3 hours before arrival. And they stopped at Port Harcourt. Now, they did stop at Port Harcourt. We felt that they should have stopped in Uyo. Then what did the FA do? They had to send security guards. They had to send bosses that will convey them to Uyo, which is not that so far. And it took like an hour. So that was the time. So that was the wrong thing, I would say, that the Nigerian Football Federation did. But guess what? It wasn't intentional. You don't understand. It wasn't. Did it happen? Yes. But it was not intentional. It was not planned. We didn't plan it that way. That was not the initial plan. Okay. But, you know, it's that so crazy that the skipper of the side came out and said that they were not treated right. Do you understand? They were not treated right in Nigeria, and it was translated in Arabic. So it was like, I'm not talking about the gameplay now. I'm not talking about the strategic plan where they wanted to just get a draw. No. We know they play with their body, soul, spirit, and mind. They cried like babies because the goalkeeper was wasting time. Bruno Yemechi had to come out and say, this guy should be awarded for goalkeeping and time wasting. But that was like a joke. But now, I bring it back to the talk again. At the end of the day, We sent bosses, we sent security, just to make sure that they look very okay to come to Uyo. We did that perfectly well. But aside the skipper coming out to say a lot of words that we did them wrong, we treated them badly, and it was translated in Arabic. And so it was like, wait and see. Let's see what happens when you come to Libya. And then those big players had to make a move, you know, what have you. We got on to, we got there. And I must tell you that, do you know that a lot of questions have been asked? Mouths have been waggling. We got to Libya. They spent like 15 hours. It was initially like 12 hours. And then the surprising story about this is the part where I have never seen this before. I'm going to read some of the comments by Trust Ekong, Alexa will be some of the players. And I'll bring you the note. Okay, let me bring that for you. Boniface said something about his Sakaba. You guys brought, Boniface is always catching crews now, just listen to this. This is Boniface. Let me bring this to you, okay?
Hey, you carry boss come here after you the video. Who is the video? Who is the video with your sapele face? Who is the video? Stop. You they laugh.
Okay. Now, aside from the fact that the players were so frustrated, they were left without food, no water, no Wi-Fi, nothing was out there. So the question is, what the Libya people did to us, like a revenge or payback, was worse than what we did. And what we did to them was, I sound like it was intentional. It wasn't intentional. But then, okay, let me start going with the comments. So you understand. Let me go from my mobile. I'll start from the top. I'm really going to talk about just basically more of the Nigerian Libya game and what the CAF body is asking the Nigerian Football Federation to do. Let me start with the first one. Okay. Now, Trust Ekong said they diverted our plane from its original destination once we started descending into Libya. Please listen well. This is Trust Ekong, the Super Eagles captain, saying this. They diverted our plane from its original destination once we started descending into Libya through their government instruction. So it was their government instructing this, do it this way, do it this way. Once we landed, they've kept us in this abandoned airport for over 12 hours now without any provisions. Is this not an act of, I could call this wickedness, sincerely? This is torture of the highest level. Now, it went as far as saying, even our pilot, who is Tunisian are still not African, no? Should be, who wasn't locked in like a hostage, came back hours later. He was told in every nearby hotel that they would only accept him and none of the Nigerian air crew members. Are you seeing discrimination in Africa? And we say we are Africans. Are you seeing it? The pilots who boarded them, they announced they were going to let you come in, but for the players, no way. Okay. Are we still talking about international football? That was a question Ekong asked. He said, we've kept our spirit up, but these are no condition we will accept when done on purpose. It was done on purpose. And when those fans saying traveling by road is not safe here, and you can only imagine how they would treat us in the hotel or the food they would try to give us. It was funny because it was funny before out. It was funny before, but as a team, we respect ourselves, and under these conditions, we won't play. Now, aside the fact that Super Eagles said they won't play that game, I was thinking about the boycotting of that game. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you. That very game, when they came to play in Uyo, do you know we gave them food, water, and everything they needed? They rejected it. So I was not surprised. That's what the Northern African people do a lot. They do it a lot. When they travel, they don't feel safe with you. They like to come with their own. Make your research well and come back and you confirm what I'm saying. They don't take from you. They like to come with everything that they feel they'll be needing. They came with their waters. They came with their food. They came with so we could not even. But were they giving this thing provision, shelter, welfare? Yes. But our players abandoned. Yes. No food, no water. According to report, it was 6 a.m. this morning that the community of I think the president of community of Nigeria in Libya brought food, water, and then Wi-Fi. At that point, the players were now able to communicate. And do you know how bad it was before the NFF before we left, our players left Libya. Some of the clubs we're already worried about their players, and like we're going to send private jet to pick them up. Because let me keep going. Now let me bring more of Ekong talk. He said, okay, let me keep that aside. Victor Boniface tweeted and said, see Sakaba boss when they bring comp yesterday. Nobody enter. And then, he likes to catch crews a lot. Boniface a lot if you know him well. He said, being at the airport for almost 13 hours. No food, no Wi-Fi, nowhere to sleep. If you see the way our guys were sleeping. TJ, are you with me, man? You will see if you're following on YouTube, Voice of the People TV. I did say that again on TV, but now we are on radio, Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. On YouTube, we show you all of those pictures, the video clips. And Boniface posted and said, being at the airport for almost 13 hours, no food, no Wi-Fi, nowhere to sleep. Africa, we can do better. Help me call my grandmother. Say her grandson they okay. Now this Boniface, how you can be. Now someone said, Boniface, make una use verse, score them 100 goals for this match. Now Boniface with the response is went as far as saying, which size of boot you wear? Make you come enter field. It be like say you don't know what team with they talk. And that's how intense it was. Then Alexi Wobi also said something. But let's talk about Wilfred and he said, this is becoming scary. I'm scared for our lives. Now, do you know the intention of what they did? Where they stopped our players before you can get to Benghazi, it's 3 hours journey via road. And the road itself, we know what's going on in Libya. It's not safe. So when they brought that bus and say, man, I enter bus. But if they say we're not going to enter, we enter this bus, we're not going to enter. Because their lives at that point felt like it was in danger for them. And with the way they were treated, abandoned somewhere away from where we should be staying. So, is this really football? That's the question. I did see that. Now, Onyemechi said, me and Libya, I don't wash my hands come out. Nothing concern me and Una again. Thank God, going back home. This happened when there was not a way. I will tell you how these people look very delicate. I must tell you. They blocked every road that felt like they can leave. At some point, you begin to ask yourself, is this hostage? Of course you can say, but we don't want to say that because of the football world. Now, Moses Simon also went as far as saying, me, I won't go home. Oh. I no play again. No, I beg. Now, before this time, CAF weren't making calls to Nigerian sports minister. Do you understand? This has happened. We expected CAF to call and say something. Okay, maybe better. And they went as far as saying, I tell you, they weren't making calls to Nigerian sport minister to tell us how the Libya FA would be sanctioned. Instead, they were pleading for the game to still go ahead. And I ask myself, is Patrice Motsepe a human? I'm talking about the South African CAF president. You should put these guys in question. The body, mentally, physically, orderly, maybe spiritual wise, I'm just saying, might be deranged. And you want them to go play. How do you how do you expect these guys to play a game after what happened yesterday? And the players said within themselves, we are not going to play this game anymore. Now, it was now like a talk between the Nigerian Football Federation and the CAF world. The federation was saying, we can't play, we need to boycott this game because of our players. And the players also tweeted, we can't play this game, we can't go on and play. But then, the CAF people concerned was basically more of the game to be fixed. Which way are we headed? African football. But I was so happy when I saw Nigerian players and delegates captured flying out of Libya. It was like a testimony for me. And going back home, Super Eagles and all officials boarded back away. And then I'll tell you one scary thing about this. Before they flew away from Libya, Libya FA, the Libya people did not grant a fly permit. Like, you need to fly, you need to have a permit. They didn't grant a fly permit or sell an aviation fuel to Nigerian chartered aircraft, value jet, to fly out of Libya. Players clubs were already sending private jet, already thinking of next thing to do. Atalanta, Begamo, we need Lukman Abeg on our best left for September, Mukanya Komoto, and it was that so big. But after some time, we now saw a message that the Libyan government has agreed to issue clearance for ValueJet airline to fly and sell aviation fuel to the airline. And then, see, it's that's so very big, and it's so bad that our players were treated so bad and so wrongly. And Victor Osimhen in Galatasaray from Turkey, he had to tweet and posted and said, I am so disappointed by the unfair treatment my brothers and coaches are facing at the Libya airport last night. Or faced at the Libya airport last night. He said, according to him, actions like this go against the spirit of sportsmanship. My support is with my team, and I know they will stay strong despite these obstacles. They've been teasing a small team before. They don't know where they play that time. Libya. He said, I call on CAF and other football bodies to intervene as my teammates and officials are still stranded at the airport in Libya. This is uncalled for and inhuman. We stand together stronger than ever. I don't know what you make about the story. It's so inhuman. It's so bad that this can happen to our own Nigerian players. But I'm asking you this evening, you're listening to me, what you make about the story? What would you advise that CAF should do to the Libyan FA? Do you think it's right for us to continue that very game come tomorrow 8 p.m. Nigerian time? Do you think our players are psychologically okay, ready for that very game? We did all we can to make sure that they are very okay when they arrive in Nigeria, and then it was a planned one that we had to be. We found ourselves in Libya, and then they stopped us. I've never seen a plane diverting players away from where they should have stopped. Benina was the place, Benghazi was the place, but then away. And now, if you want to go by the way it looks like the road, it's a 3 hours journey by road, not be say plane, by road. So it means that if they even wanted to go from that source, they will be paying their body fatigue will hold them. How would they play? Is it a strategic move? Is this the way African football can get higher? Now I'll tell you the show now. My biggest fear this evening is that the Nations Cup will be played in a Northern African country, which is Morocco. That is Marrakech. What are we expecting if the Libya, because I rate them all as one, sorry to say, all the Northern African side perform their magic together. This is, I don't even know the word to call it. I should be very, very careful about what I'm going to say. But that's how bad it is, and I felt so bad for our own Nigerian players. But you can be part of the show, like I already said. Every other talk on the show would have to wait for this talk today. The question is clear. Do you think the Super Eagles were treated fairly? Even though I know the answer to that question. But please note, Nigeria Super Eagles players have resolved not to play the match any longer, as NFF officials are making plans, or made plans at that point, to fly the players. So before I got on the show, they already flew away from Libya. So it's a testimony for us. But the question is, what do you expect CAF to do? What measures should be taken to the Libyan FA? It's not the first time they've done this. They did it to Enyimba some time ago. They did something close like this to Rivers United, and now Nigeria. Football, there's a body governing the game. And I was talking to someone on the show today, and I said, if the FIFA body, if the CAF world decide not to do it right, then maybe we can pick it up and write to FIFA. But then it's expected that the CAF people, the body, the president, Patrice Motsepe, the South African man, should do something. Would it be right for us to play that game tomorrow against Libya? Although that looks impossible. That is one. What measure do you think the CAF president or the CAF body should give to the Libya FA over this incident, and what's your take about that entirely? Call me on WhatsApp, it's still very much okay. WhatsApp are 08171756338, 08171756338. When you want to call me directly, 0700 903 903 903, 0700 903 903 903. Before we start getting on the call lines, I must quickly say this for everyone who won yourself a ticket for that very show coming up. Why I Am Not Married, MC Shook's show. Please, you'll be getting a message. I already have your contact, don't worry. And you'll be getting a message as to the way you go about that very event. And also, we still have more to give. And then just so much to give out on the very show. But I'll go on a quick break. When we return, the show continues. And then I bring you this one, the big event. Please stay with us and go anywhere.
Now the wait is over. The answer is here. The big question on everybody's lips will be answered come 20th October 2024. MC Jukes Live. Why I am not married.
When will you marry? When will you marry?
The question on why MC Jukes is not married will be answered on the 20th of October 2024.
Venue, Live Event Center, Okota, Isolo, Lagos.
Performing alongside MC Jukes is MC Passion,
Koloman,
ATM,
Elder O,
Ball Joint,
Dr. Walkie Talkie,
Dr. Buntu,
MOG Akbos,
Baba Di Baba,
Benjidijo,
Shimaraf,
Osho Shot,
Honey Tongue,
Open Teeth,
Shakira Bobo, MC Laz, and host of others.
Musical performances by Kenzie the African Boy and Zidane Paparella.
MC Jukes Live. Why I am not married. Save the date, make a plan, and come get answers to the question of the century on October the 20th, 2024.
Tickets available at Commander Mother Care, opposite Arena Market, Oshodi. For more inquiries, call 090-1698-5929. Red carpet, 4 p.m. Main show, 5 p.m.
He who has a mouth, let him come and laugh.
Be there.
All right, welcome back from that quick break. Oh, let's go to the YouTube portal quickly. I love to get your comments and let's get to know what you make about the way Nigerian players were treated. I don't care how you like to narrate the story. I don't know how you want to paint it and say it's this way. These guys were held. I don't know. This is captive for me. And then I have this one, Joshua Badong saying, "Good evening, presenter. In my opinion," he said, "this is an act of terrorism, and as a matter of urgency, the Nigerian government should instruct CAF and FIFA immediately demand for the evacuation of our players." And Dare to Dream 122 says, this is not good at all for African football. Where do we go from here is the question. Let's go to the phone line. Please call me up wherever you are listening or watching from. I just want to get your take about this. What measure do you think that the CAF body, Confederation of African Football, should take to the Libya Football Federation? They've treated us so bad. They've treated us so wrong. They've treated us so... I don't know the word you make about it. They've treated us so bad like we are not humans. We did not do this to them. They came around. We gave them the transport. When I mean transport, there was a vehicle to convey them to Uyo. There was a food out there, water. There was foods. There was water, and they rejected most of the things we gave them. And it sounded like they planned this all, and then we had to travel the other way, and we got ourselves in Libya, and they boycotted. You see, if you followed on YouTube, you saw the way our players are trending on social media. Big boys, big guys that are really worth more than this. They treated them so badly. Let's go to the WhatsApp portal, get a call. Who's home? Come in.
Hello.
Welcome to the show. Good evening. What's your name? Yes, I'm here, man.
Yeah, this is NS.
NS, talk to me quickly.
Yeah, thank you. How was the weekend?
I'm all right, very well. Thank you so much for your concern, NS.
Good to hear you back.
Yes, thank you.
I think for Nigeria, I think I wanted to ask something.
All right.
What is the penalty for this kind of situation when you abandon the game? Like
did you say what's the penalty if you abandon the game?
Yes. Like this,
wait, sorry. Let me get you right. Do you mean if we abandon the game? Okay,
yes,
if we don't play. Yes, you could be sanctioned. You could be fined.
There's going to be a penalty.
Yes, definitely. There should be, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so what is is it going to be a loss of 3 points and you will also lost a 3 point and you also be sanctioned?
Now, it depends on how it goes now. Because as it stands now, the Confederation of African Football is asking us to play that game. It sounds like we are being forced that we must play the game. Do you understand? So if Nigeria stands to say, no, we are not playing the game when CAF have said play, because now they are still pleading. At that point, we can be faulted and say we've done wrong. But aside that, I would have just thought that maybe they would, a lot of ways to be sanctioned. They could be fined. They could be also sanctioned for, the game will not be played at home again or played on neutral ground. Do you understand? So it's so many things to talk about. But at this point, we are being careful not to fault But at this point, the player does not want to play. We don't even care about whatever it is. The players are saying we don't want to play. Our mind is no more in this game. We are not safe.
Okay, I think the best thing to solve the situation is since they are already there. I think they have already received them right
Yes.
now.
Yes.
They have. I think
Away from Libya now. Away from Libya now. Away from Libya.
Okay, they are away from Libya now.
Yes.
Oh my God. Welcome back home, boys. Welcome back home.
So welcome back home. That was very, very strong. Right.
Yeah, have a nice day. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. You cared about the Super Eagles. All right. Call me up. Let's talk more. And also, I did see this one on YouTube. Let me get back on the phone lines. Hello, who's on?
Hello.
Welcome to the show. Good evening. What's your name?
Good evening. My name is Onwa.
Oh, wow. What's your location?
A solo, a first time caller.
Oh, first time caller. My bell is far from me. Permission. I cannot ring the bell, but I'll ring for you before I go. Thank you.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. To the Libya people, what they did to Super Eagles wasn't right.
Yeah.
That is childish. But
Childish.
I don't blame them, but because to their own mind, they think they did their revenge on Super Eagles. But to Super Eagles, I pray they have the confidence to go back and play.
Wait.
We are bigger than that.
You want us to go back to play in Libya?
Yeah, we are bigger than that.
Oh.
Let's show them we are bigger than them.
Okay. I'll take it from you, Omar. Thank you so much. All right. Save.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Go back and play the game. Let's go to the phone lines now. Is anybody home coming?
Hello, PCK.
Great to have you join me. Good evening. What's your name, man? Welcome.
Yeah, this is Rema calling from AIC Alabado.
I didn't get you right. What's the name? Sorry.
Israel.
Israel. Are you a first time caller?
Yeah, this is my first time.
Oh, I just have to stand to ring the bell. Hold on. Please stay with me. Don't go anywhere.
Okay.
All right. Welcome. Yes, man.
I don't say what this is no good.
Yes. Everybody knows. So bad.
Yeah, Nigeria, we are the something about government, even from our government. Not there. Not there. Thank you very much.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. All right. Okay. I was going to take it the other way, but I know where he was actually going to, and I knew what he was saying. I'm not going to pretend like I don't even know what he's talking about. You're still listening to Voice of the People. Come in. What's your name? Good evening. Hello.
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm all right. Good evening. What's your name?
Oh, my name is Bunny.
Your name is what?
Good news.
Oh, good news coming. Welcome to the show.
This news. When I get this news in the afternoon, very sad something.
Yeah, it's what's being angry and upset. Any way you can go. Very, very annoying.
No. They cannot treat Nigeria like that.
What do you think should be done to the Libya Football Federation?
No. As they don't come, but let them come relax for us.
So just come back, relax. Why you living like that?
No be only that one to carry us go anywhere.
Okay. I'll take that from you. Good news. Right. Thank you so much. Good news. All right, let's go back to this one again. Coming, welcome to the show. Good evening. What's your name?
KCK.
Great to have you join me.
Yeah, this is Snoop.
Snoop, I would love to know your location. You don't want to tell me?
I'm based in Lome right now, but I'm in Nigeria to just see my family.
All right, welcome. Come in.
Yeah, KCK, that's why I love sometimes, I'm not saying military to come back, but during Abacha era, this was something happened in South Africa. Abacha said our player will not go. That amount that we pay them in that cup, that he will pay it. That's a respect. Because we have more than this. The problem, we don't have government.
Hold on, sorry, Snoop, stay with me, please. We have government. You know, we have government. I like to rephrase the word you're saying. I'm not gonna let you go on with that. You know me now. I know. But we have government. I just think, okay, let me ask you this question straight.
Yeah.
What measures do you think does the body govern the game? This one now is not even about Nigerian team, because when they came to Nigeria, we treated them fairly. And they've treated us so bad. What measure do you advise that CAF should do to the Libya FA? Do you advise to go on with that very game like they are employing that we should do? Or what next?
Thank you for your question.
Right.
For me, that match should be played, but not today or tomorrow. They should fix that match, not in Libya again.
Okay, neutral ground.
neutral ground.
Right.
We cannot play that match. We cannot play in Libya again. That's to show them that we are more than them.
Okay.
How much is that cup to risk our players?
And
No.
lives.
It's
And
impossible.
lives.
No. Let us call a spade a spade.
All right.
For that match, neutral ground, I will accept.
Okay, but no more going to Libya.
That, no.
Okay.
Even any amount.
All right, thank you so much, my man.
welcome.
Safe man. Okay. Let me run to the WhatsApp portal. Okay, a lot of messages. Let's go to YouTube. YouTube says, let me see. Indigenous say, how did Nigeria handle this stranded refugees seeking for help and repatriation from Libya? He went as far as saying it's more difficult. Sorry. It's more. It's more than a game. How did I? Okay. Wow, let me take a deep breath on this. He went as far as saying his name is Indigenous. That's the name. He said, it's more than a game. How did Nigerian handle the stranded refugees seeking for help and repatriation from Libya? Who care about game that come once a while? How did Nigerian? He's repeated. And Ocean says, good evening, Kizike. I see everything you are showing there, and it's so bad what they did to Nigeria. Libya should do better. Please, CAF, take the possible action. What's the action you think? And also, Seed says the boys should have a stand, and the Libyans thought it was a game. Now the world has seen the Libyans, and it's now embarrassing to them. Not just about them, African football. He went as far as saying CAF has to sanction them. Let the boys focus on the last two games. He said South Africa did same thing in 1996, and Abacha. That man was talking about. And Abacha told the Nigerian star-studded team to come back. Forget game. Okay, so let me see. I'll come back to those lines. Come in. Welcome. What's your name?
Good evening.
Yeah, welcome to the show. Good evening.
This is Oluwaseun.
Oluwaseun, can we do 30 seconds? Can we run?
Okay.
All right.
I'm happy that you are back.
Oh, thank you so much.
It's okay. Boniface, he said that after he did that now, there's the last one he said that he said at CAF Africa can do better at CAF.
Yeah, he said they can do better, right? He said so.
He said at CAF, maybe the CAF should do better than this,
African football generally.
Well, there's a thing I want to let you know. See that match, we should just give them the 3 points.
We should give them the 3 points.
Yes, now see, if you want to end also, you will say this thing. Just play for safety now.
No, safety. They are safe now, because I could say they were not safe before, because the way they blocked the movement, Value yourself, nothing can carry them before. But now, as it be now, they've made a move away from Libya, so they are safe. But are you asking them to go back to play that game in Libya?
As for me, we should give them the 3 points.
Just like Oluwaseun, I'm not supporting you. No, I'm not supporting this now.
It's okay. See, you are playing the match at night now. You understand?
Yeah.
Now let us admit that Nigeria win the match for Libya. Because there's a lot of things can happen now, but I cannot play for that. I cannot play for that.
I know where you're going. Where you're coming from. All right, Oluwaseun, let me let you go. I understand what you're saying. Thank you.
So I'm praying you for safety for our player now.
All right. Thank you so much, Oluwaseun. Thank you so much. I need to let him go because a lot of messages. I'm going to try to see that I go to the WhatsApp portal. The WhatsApp portal is that lengthy. I look like that of Lagos State Mail and Bridge. Let's quickly go back to the YouTube. Let me do the YouTube people today. Back to the phone lines. Come in. Welcome. What's your name? Good evening. Yeah, welcome. What's your name?
Yeah, Mr. Paulinus from it.
Oh, Paulinus coming. Welcome.
My brother, this is the sad news.
It's a sad news indeed.
It's not one. It's football. It's all about fun. Why are they taking it like this? Make our boys come back.
They are back now. They are safe now. What should be done to the Libya FA? Should they just leave them?
Exactly. If they can play the ball, they let it be in the background. I beg. Life is very, very important.
Okay, I'll take that from you, Pauline. No, thank you so much. Okay, see, say South Africa. Okay, this one says it actually affected Nigerian football because CAF suspended Nigeria, which is forfeit the 3 points or they bring it to neutral ground, closed doors. How many Libyan refugee flock in Nigeria? It's the opposite with Nigerian refugee in Libya that are maltreated for their safety. Okay, let's go back to the phone lines. Welcome. Good evening. What's your name?
Good evening.
Yeah, welcome.
This is Pastor Joe calling.
Your name is what? Captain Joe?
Yes,
Oh, Captain Joe, what's your location this evening? Great to have you join me.
I'm calling from Tulare.
Oh, Surulere. Let's go. Talk to me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the treatment they give to our people is not good.
Okay.
Government supposed to follow up this matter. All regards, both to the senators, the House of Reps, and so on and so forth. This is the kind of matter that when it comes out like this, they follow it bomber to bomber. So that the Libyan government is being sanctioned.
Okay.
Now, our boys there now, I don't like the way they treated them.
Right.
Continue staying there, their life is in danger.
So we're out now. We are safe out. We are out of bondage. If there's a word like that, we are out now. Yeah. Okay.
If the match to a neutral ground.
Neutral ground. You support neutral ground, right?
Yes.
Okay, let me let you go from here. Thank you so much. All right, Save. Thank you so much. Great to have you. So let me read quickly. I don't want to feel cheated. The WhatsApp people are waiting a message. They need to hear me read the message. This one says, good evening, Kitty K. I think FIFA should not punish the Libyans yet. The match should be replayed in another country and should penalize them after the game with 3-point deduction and demoted to participate in only club football competition in Africa till 2030. Roytek from Ijesha. This one says, good evening, Kizike. Please, I need to ask, why did the Libyan not land in Uyo the day they came to Nigeria? Why did they land in Port Harcourt first? From Hillary. Okay, let me quickly answer that question. The reason why they landed initially, I think the envisaged message was, we assumed they know that they should arrive and, just come to Uyo directly. That was what we felt they should have done, because Benin Republic also, when they came to Nigeria, they landed, they went straight. So I don't know why the Libya people chose to go to Port Harcourt. And if you know, the Port Harcourt road to Uyo is not that so far, but it took that an hour. So, but we spent like 15 hours. So the fault was they got themselves in that situation. But were they told to come to Uyo? Of course, we've always been saying that from the very onset. Hilary, I hope you understand me. And this one says, let me quickly run. I'll come back to this phone line, please. Let me get this one. Come in. Who's that?
No, this when they call it from August.
Medis, I'm going to pace it with you. Can you do 30 seconds with me, please? I beg you. Yeah.
What they did to Nigeria Super Eagles is not really okay,
because what?
That's in the person of development and co. Good players like that. How can you treat them like that? It's not good.
Nobody's indispensable. Nobody's special. All of them are special. No call Lookman. All of them are special from beginning to the end.
Yeah. All the Super Eagles players are special. I understand, but how can they do that to them? Okay, they receive 1 hour punishment. Let's call it one punishment like that, because they just.
But it was not our own was not intentional.
Yeah,
it was not on purpose.
Yeah, I understand.
Right.
There was one that went there by themselves. Where we directed them to come is where they came. Understand?
Yeah.
But they just did everything 15 hours without food, without provision of shelter.
No Wi-Fi, no food, no water. All right.
Without Wi-Fi.
All right, medics. Let me let you go now.
The sanction there is. Can you hear me? Let me.
Yeah, sanction them. That's the word.
Yeah, but for playing in neutral ground, they will do many Ika. You know Ika. They will do many of our players in Ojuro and Ika.
Okay, I'll let you go. Thank you so much, medics. Come in. Let me just come in. I'm going to read the WhatsApp message. Come in. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, great to have you. Good evening. What's your name?
Good evening.
Yes, man. Talk to me. Yeah, welcome. Let's go.
Yeah, TVK. Don't think it's the right thing for our boys to continue playing the match.
Oh, it's not right, Abi?
Yeah, it's not right at all. They don't do well at all.
Okay.
My opinion is for them to come back. Let's start schedule another.
Okay, reschedule. That's the point. All right, I'll take it from you, man. From Ajawa Estate. Thank you so much. So says, good evening, Kitty K. Good to hear you back on the radio again. How was the weekend? I'm very fine. What's the penalty for abandon? Abandon of match, I guess you want to say. Abandon of the game like this. Now, person where they alive, they say, I should have known. Welcome back, boys. You didn't say your name. This one says, Jamie from Ogun State. Good evening, Kizike. It's an unacceptable action, but I want to hear from CAF. Thank God they are coming back home. Their safety of the players first. Okay, the safety of the players first. Okay. This one says, hello, Kizike. I'm Damilola from Ijesha. First, I thank God that those players arrived home safely. Africans hate one another. You think so? Oh, that hate what? And that has reflected in the game that meant to unite us, and I really understand what you're saying. He said NFF should write CAF and copy FIFA. You don't send message tire for email. Copy GM. Okay, so NFL should write CAF and copy FIFA as well. It's very bad the way we treat ourselves in Africa. A neutral ground will be the best advice if only they want to play, but I know psychologically those players are not ready. God bless VOP, God bless Nigeria. Thank you so much, Damlola from Ejosia. I'm so sorry I can't go on the phone lines. Phone the ring, but I did last another I'm not nervous. I don't say it's good evening, Kizzy K. Our players should not play that match. CAF should sanction their FA for what they did, and what they did to our brothers is inhuman, it's so bad. If the match must be played, not there, please, from Mabel. No go there, Mabel, I see your message. Just says good evening, Kizzy K. I'm Randy from Satellite Town. If our boys play this game, then we should expect the worst since they don't want to play again. CAF should consider why Nigerian Super Eagles refuse to play. This one says good evening. For me, Nigeria should come back home because the treatment is very bad. Kelechi from Onikpano. Good evening, Kizzy K. Libya are scared to collect 2 straight winning from Nigeria. Don't blame them. They will still collect, including in the punishment of the football. Living news from Monique Manu. A lot of messages. Rita from Agopala says, welcome back, Kizzy K. All right, thank you so much, Rita. Our players were discriminated and harassed for nothing else. This is an offense according to the football rules and regulations. CAF should do something about that. It will be very hard for our team to go back and play that match at Liberia. That's Libya to say. They should choose another place for the match. The guy called Good News has given us good news. The boys are welcome back home. Forget Libyan, forget CAF. Let them do their worst. That's from me. There's no name. Biola from Isolo. Hi, Kizzy K. I'm happy our players are on their way home. As for me, I think they should reschedule the game and maybe play it outside the 2 countries. But for now, let them come back home. Okay, thank you so much for that message. No name though. This one says, Kizzy K, I greet you, sir. Welcome back. I know here what we know. Ikuku. Okay, Kuku, you're making it to the show for MC Shook's show. Why I am not married. This one says, hello, Kizzy K. It's my first time typing to you. This Libya don't see Nigeria finish, but then wicked do. Samuel Watson from Shogunle. Back to the phone lines. Apologies, man, no verse. Coming, no verse. I've not been taking calls. Hello. Good evening. Yes, I'm here. Welcome to the show. What's your name?
It's your brother Obi calling from Ikeja.
Obi, I'm so happy to have you on the show. Welcome. Come in. 30 seconds. Let's go.
Yeah, tell Libyans, football no who pump.
Oh, if I wait, Milan Barich, I say football no waiting.
Football no know who pump them.
Oh, okay. I'll take it from you.
They are running away from passion. And when the deal is over, the gamblers will come their money.
All right. Thank you so much. Okay. I'll let him go. If I had all the time on the show, I would have, going and on and keep getting calls on the show, but the time is really fast spent. But I've really done justice on WhatsApp messages, so I could just give some calls some time. Apologies if I can't read your messages because it looks very quite lengthy on the show, but what they did to Nigeria is inhuman. It's totally unacceptable. Welcome, good evening. What's your name? Come in. Yes, I'm here. Talk to me. I'm all right. How are you doing? What's your name?
This is Ichie from Jakarta.
Ichie, you're welcome. Talk to me.
Congratulations to Nigeria.
You did what?
Congratulations to Nigeria.
Congratulations to Nigeria. What did they do?
For winning the match first.
Winning, okay, the Igbo match. Okay, 1-0, yeah.
And remember that I predicted 1-0.
Yeah, everybody that won, I will come back to that. Not before today. Today, now make our player just this safe. You don't understand?
Having said that also, thank God that our players are safe. Let them come back.
Yeah, they're back now. Thank you so much. I will talk to you tomorrow. We can talk tomorrow, okay?
All right.
All right. I appreciate you. The show will continue tomorrow again. It will be 5 p.m. right here on the best dial, the best place. It is Voice of the People to the world. 90.3 is the dial. Voice of the People remains the name. The man on your stereo, your radio, your YouTube, wherever you're watching, listening from right now. He is the voice of the mic. And my name is Kizzy K. I need to go there. I can't get on the message anymore. I can't get on the phone lines anymore. But I love you so much, Lagos City and beyond. Tomorrow we can do this again, 5 p.m. Please get it locked with me. I want to take all this time to say a very big appreciation to everyone who has joined the show via YouTube. For those who listen that did not call, maybe I understand how it works. Appreciation to every one of you, and also on YouTube for your comments. Thank you so much. We can do this again tomorrow, 5 p.m. It will be time to talk more. We have the news, world news coming up next, and that's for 6 p.m. On the station that gives you a voice. Without gold, there is never KZK. And there is nothing wrong in starting small. But there is everything wrong when you settle for less. Keep dreaming big. Work hard to make it a reality. My name